Let's try that again. All right, take 53. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Morrowind Book Club. Today, we're going to be reading Children of the Sky, which presumably is about children from the sky, or in the sky. I guess we'll read and find out. So let's go ahead and just get started. My name is Jason. In case you didn't know, you just stumbled upon this. You weren't even looking for Morrowind. You're just like, I wonder about Sky Children, and here you are. So let's go ahead and get started with reading Children of the Sky. Nords consider themselves to be the children of the sky. Well, that's boring. They call Skyrim the throne of the world because it is where the sky exhaled on the land and formed them. They see themselves as eternal outsiders and invaders. And even when they conquer and rule another people, they feel no kinship with them. Wow, this is really endearing me to the Nords. Like, I was already kind of like, okay, Nords, but now I'm just like, okay, they seem kind of, yeah, not that cool. Whatever. The breath and the voice are the vital essence of a Nord. When they defeat great enemies, they take their tongues as trophies. These are woven into ropes and can hold speech like an enchantment. Okay. The power of a Nord can be articulated into a shout, like the kiai of an Akaviri swordsman. The power of a Nord can be articulated into a shout. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. The strongest of their warriors are called tongues. When the Nords attack a city, they take no siege engines or cavalry. The tongues form in a wedge in front of the gatehouse and draw in breath. When the leader lets it out in a kiai, the doors are blown in and the axemen rush into the city. Shouts can be used to sharpen blades or to strike enemies. A common effect is the shout that knocks an enemy back, or the power of command. This here is this is very interesting. To me, this kind of seems like the basis behind the shouts in Skyrim. Very interesting. A strong Nord can instill bravery in men with his battle cry, or stop a charging warrior with a roar. The greatest of the Nords can call to specific people over hundreds of miles and can move by casting a shout, appearing where it lands. The most powerful Nords cannot speak without causing destruction. They must go gagged and communicate through a sign language and through scribing runes. The further north you go into Skyrim, the more powerful and elemental the people become, and the less they require dwellings and shelters. Wind is fundamental to Skyrim and the Nords. Those that live in the far wastes always carry a wind with them. This is really interesting because I haven't played a ton of Skyrim, but I played enough to know. You know, everyone knows Fusra, right? You know, the shouts. And it's very interesting that here in Morrowind we see that the lore is established that, you know, Nords. It's not just one Nord. It's not just Dragonborn. It's all Nords apparently have this ability, and it looks like that was retconned going forward. They're like, no, not all Nords, just, you know, just the one, just the Dragonborn, just very special ones. And it doesn't even have to be a Nord either. It's, you know, it's anything. To me, this book here, Children of the Sky, is kind of the basis for Skyrim. This book is the basis for Skyrim. That's the way I see it. That's very interesting. Now, it is a book in the game world, so, you know, you can always make the case that, you know, unreliable narrator, or, you know, this is just legend, or they heard something about maybe a previous Dragonborn, and for that reason, you know, these legends came that Nords could just do this in general, when in reality, you know, it's just the Dragonborn. You know, there's a lot of different ways to explain it, but this book is definitely giving me some stuff to think about. That's very interesting. Anyways, I'm glad we read this one, Children of the Sky. And it's a rather short one, so I guess we're just gonna call it quits there. We're done. So if you liked the Children of the Sky, you got any sort of comments on that? If you wanna, you know, maybe throw some Skyrim knowledge at me. It's gonna be a few years before I get to Skyrim, at the rate this is going. So, you know, if you got some thoughts, hey, drop them in the comment section below. Unless, you know, in the future they move the comment section somewhere else. Whatever. Yeah. Anyways, until next time, until the next book, until the next outing of adventureness, whatever, I'd like to ask you all to game on.